Next gen, next gen, next gen. Man, I hope he brought your brass knuckles. Cause I'm diving. What up with your YouTube and YouTube busters? Your boy Triple Cup Chuck and I'm up. From the start of gaming, every generation after that wanted to be more innovative, more creative, and bring more power. Now from the start of gaming, like you had the Nintendo with the 2 buttons and the start and select. You had the Super Nintendo, it had the 4 buttons and it had the 2 bumpers. You had the Nintendo 64, which was the first controller with a trigger, the Z button. Yeah. Then you had the analog stick on I know it's the single one, but then you had the PlayStation, you know what I'm saying, they had the dual, then you had the Xbox, you know what I'm saying, they inverted them. So every generation they kind of improved on things. And just speaking about that, I know back in the days when they had the Nintendo 64, they was bragging about the 64 bits and stuff like that. But now understand, now this generation where we in right now, the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X, some of these games that we have on these consoles right now is hitting 4K 60. So with that being said, next generation, you don't think they weakest point is going to be stronger than the last generation's strongest point? So if these games are hitting 4K 60 on these systems now, every game on the PlayStation Next and the Xbox Next is going to hit these numbers easily. So with that being said, next generation have to be more than that. It have to actually be innovative and creative, because 4K 60 standard. That's what that is. Now it's about the innovation, then having like stuff like Game Pass and the VR system, and you got all these different types of outlets where you could do game sharing, stuff like that. It got so much implementations they can add for next generation. My bet is backwards and forward capability. That might be the make and break point for all these consoles, because people go to the next generation and be like, well, I want to get me an Xbox because I'm going to take all my old games with me. Some people say, well, I'm going to get me a PlayStation because it don't make no sense to give me a new Xbox because I can play all their games on the old system. Okay, so that's one of those type of things. That's one of the make and break points, but it's going to be more than one make or break point. So next generation, that's what it's going to be about. Because I can sit here and act like I'm a computer nerd and geek and stuff like that, because it's simple. It's like wash, rinse, and repeat. Same shit. On the CPU is bottlenecking. The GPU, and you need 12 gigabytes, and you need 4 gig, or at least 12 gigs of RAM, stuff like that. You know, to me, that ain't me. It ain't fun. It ain't interesting. It's just cycle, rinse, and repeat. But anyway, though, speaking about that, man, y'all need to come check out that Vibration podcast, man. They're like the Heroic Vibration podcast, different. When you come there, you're going to see a whole different vibe, a different environment. It's going to actually be like, okay, it's set aside differently from everything else. That's why I'm saying it's a vibration, because you get a different vibe from it. But anyway, though, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm out. And remember, I don't do this for me. I do this for we. So like, subscribe, and holler at your boy. And don't forget to choke that like button. And share this video to everybody and let them know Nxtgen Exposed. I'm a humble person.